We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. The Brewers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first two games, one-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have two strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. So a full count now. Three-two pitch. And he lays off. Ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off three pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready with the 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0.
At the ball. We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And here's Christian Yelich now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, 0-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
2-0. 1 strike.
Braun on third. Molitor over at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
0-1, no strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Two and 0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 2. The Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Freddie Peralta starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, Noah Fielder, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next for the Mets, Mike Piazza batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard but foul. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Pete Alonso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're down 2-0. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1, here it comes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The count now at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Freddie Peralta. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Robin Yount would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now in the box, Robin Yount. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Brent Suter comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Suter, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. J.D. Davis waits on deck. 3-2 now. Fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle. Right to him. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting center, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next at bat. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And it's fouled away. And that misses. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the converted at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Count 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Braun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batter, number 6.
Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with two men out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Back goes McNeil. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Justin Mo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex Claudio.
Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 2 for 3. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. Hit hard toward the right side. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I don't care the pitcher's at the plate right now. You got to attack him as if he's the 4-hole hitter. Runners in scoring position, you're showing the pitcher no mercy.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Now batting, number 6.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Yount has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is line to left. McNeil is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Corbin Burns.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch on its way. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0.
That's bullshit.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
No one out with a runner at second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses, that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Piazza is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. from the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Molitor is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Davis.
Now batting, J.D. Davis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is in the air to left field. Braun comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
David Phelps will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Keith Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Keith Hernandez.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Pena is there. And that's the 3rd out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Mets 6 and the Brewers 2. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Down and away, ball one. Wilson, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Phelps has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a swing and a ground ball and gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Mets.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row.
3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the bat, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
One 0 count. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-2. So here's Avisail Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. 3-2.
Ryan Braun waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Down 21.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
To the plate now, Robin Yount, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman, J.D.
So digging in now. And this pitch is right down the middle. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Paul Molitor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Davis over to his right. 1 down.
Up next from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding into the box, Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that misses. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with one down. Fastball well outside. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Manny Pena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Avisail Garcia as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brock Holt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Wilson Ramos is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The Brewers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
3-0 now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
The 3-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Rosario makes a move from first. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Paul Sewell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Paul Sewell.
Striding in to start the ninth, Justin Smoak, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoak. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's got it, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom earns win number 4 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.